Y'all see the amount of product that I have in here. When I tell you, I just about have every single thing that they've came out with. Know me is to know how much I love this brand, y'all. I done been on their PR list. I'm about to do a full face of makeup for Valentine's Day using products only by LYS Beauty. They are another Black-owned brand that I love. So yeah, I definitely had to include them. So let's get into this video. Start out, we definitely got to give these lips some hydration. And of course, they got something for that, y'all. If you haven't heard about their lip plumping glosses, the clear is charismatic and it smells like pineapple. I knew it had something to do with pineapple, but it is called charismatic. I do have fruit extract in these and they smell so good and also feel good on the lips. But y'all, yeah, the lip plumping glosses, that's what they're called. I forgot to mention how many of their brushes I have too, from face brushes to some of their eyeshadow concealer brushes. Yeah, like their brushes are also tea. To prime the face, I'm going in with their Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. Y'all, this is really good for the pores and also helps with shine control. I'm just applying a little bit, mainly to my cheek areas because of that niacinamide in it. That's where I need, I feel like, a little bit more security when it comes to my foundation. Can it pass the grip test? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. It stayed on for a second. The next product I'm going to use is their brow gel. This is their Secure Brow. It's to give your brows shape and hold. I am going to go in with a brow pencil for my brows. I don't have one by LYS Beauty, but I am going to just use their brow gel. One of my favorite concealers to clean up my brows is by LYS, and this is their Triple Fix Concealer. It is shade DPG1. That's the one that I actually use to clean up underneath my brow line. And I just like the color of this. Is not exactly my foundation shade. It's a little bit lighter, which I think just really looks very nicely. For my foundation, I also like using their Triple Fix Liquid Foundation. This is one of the OG products and I still like it. Shade DPN1 is my foundation shade. I love that it comes with a pump, and one of the things that I really do like about it, it doesn't dry like matte. It gives like a nice finish, but it's not like matte. And as you can tell, I'm going right in with a product and just pumping out what I'm going to use. I don't even need to use a whole lot. It is like a product that has skincare ingredients, so which is really nice for my skin type. See, like this alone is enough, and I didn't even go back in with any more product. This covered up my acne scarring really well. Looks really nice on my skin, which again, I give thanks to all the amazing ingredients, which it does have hyaluronic acid. This has turmeric and also ashwagandha, y'all. I'm using that same shade that I carved out my brows with. I'm using that same concealer to also prime my eyes, because this is one of the few Black-owned brands that I actually have an eyeshadow palette by. This is their Love Yourself Unapologetic eyeshadow palette, and it's called Unapologetic. And that pink, I'm so ready to use that. It's very on brand with this Valentine's Day look, so we're definitely gonna use that. I only have 2 of their eyeshadow brushes, which I think this is all I'm gonna need anyway, but this does have like their gold rhinestone bases, which is super cute. I have their fluffy brush right here, and then this is more like an eyeshadow, a dense eyeshadow brush. So to start out, I think I'm going to use this more tan brown shade. I love how bronzy this looks in the crease area. I feel like this is like a perfect transition shade. I'm going in with Unique. That's what the deepest shade is called. Just going to start on my outer corner and work this in towards the middle, just to start to deepen up that crease a little bit, and then also bringing in some definition. Then y'all, I'm using this one more time. This Sugar Cosmetics primer is the truth. This is the best part, y'all. So I'm going right in with my brush. This shadow is called Bougie. It's their pretty hot fuchsia pink out of the palette. So I'm just gonna pack this right on top. Look at that. Y'all, I love this so freaking much. So what I did now is I'm going back into that Unique shade with my fluffy brush, and I am just blending out the corners. I do have their Lash Confidence mascara. This is in the shade Black. It comes with like a little curved wand. I have their pre-glue clusters, y'all. I don't know if you have heard, but they came out with their own lashes. What don't they have? I'm telling you. I have the style Drama Queen. Also have their curved tweezer. I don't want this to be too dramatic. I am going to, even though this style is called Drama Queen, I've tried them both on the top and the bottom. For today, I'm going to try them on the bottom of my lash. I use 3 clusters on each eye just to give me like a nice half wing type of lash, and I do like these. Now I'm ready to finish off the face. I'm going back in with that same concealer shade, the DPG one. Next up, it has to be their amazing viral bronzer stick, and I love the shade Strength. This is like a nice bronzy brown shade on my skin tone. I also have their deepest shade Worthy, which on me is more of a contour shade, but what I've done at times is blend both shades, both Strength and Worthy together, just to get a nice like neutral shade using both of these. And this is Strength and Worthy blended out on me. This is a shade that I get, y'all. This bronzer, it's better every time. For cream blush, I have one of their blush sticks. I have the shade Outgoing, and it very much matches the bougie glitter shadow that I have on my lid. So this is what Outgoing looks like. My products are very loved, as you can see, and used, so y'all don't judge the way they look. But okay, so I'm going in. I'm actually going to take a brush. This is a pigmented blush, so I'm just going to go in and work my way up based on how much I need. But I have one of their loose powders. This is in the shade Translucent. It's called Resilience. Y'all see that? It's just blended right in. I, of course, have to set everywhere else too. This powder is one of their loose powders, and it's also part of the Triple Fix lineup. I have the shade Faithful, and this is in dark, but I love this for all of the face. Ask me if I have a backup. Absolutely. I'm going to bronze up and go over with my powder bronzer. So this is actually not a bronzer, but this is their True Enlightenment Soft Finishing Powder, and I have the shade Worthy. This is their deepest shade. I know that it is an all-over setting powder, but I also like to use this shade specifically to go over as bronzer because it's deep enough. I love to set my cream bronzer with this shadow specifically because of its depth. So y'all, let me walk y'all through this lip that I just put together. I didn't even know I was going to do this, but it kind of went and I went with it. So let me walk you through it. So I have one of their stick lipsticks. This is an OG product too. This is in the shade Chocolate Cherry. It's very much a brown with a red undertone, a deep brown, chocolate deep brown with a red undertone. So I went and outlined around my lips with that, and then I was like, I don't really actually have like a pink lipstick shade from LYSB. I don't, which is crazy to even say, but I don't have one. But they're plumping lip glosses. I have those two, the Genius and CEO shades. So I went in and just actually used those together, and this is what we got in the middle. Of course, I can't end off the look without going in with their Natural Finish setting spray. If you know, you know, this stuff is good. It's like a mist too, so I'm running low, y'all. I'm running low. I don't even want to use it to waste on this, but we're gonna use it. But it is like a mist, yeah. So I love this stuff. So LYS Beauty is never not going to be good to me. I would have resented myself to not do a look for Valentine's Day using their products. But once again, LYS does it for me. I hope y'all enjoy this look. I hope y'all been enjoying all the looks. But once again, thank y'all for tuning in, and until the next one.